The question is, so how does InfiniteUp make money? I think this is a really important question to ask, and it's something that everybody who's actually engaging with the company should think about, because there's a lot of companies that come to Africa, and you want to understand, like, what is your motivation? Why are you doing this? A lot of organizations come to Africa as nonprofits, where they're not actually trying to make money. They're trying to use donor-funded money to do some sort of societal impact. And while that's its own model, that absolutely isn't what we're doing. We are a for-profit company. We are looking at making sure that as a part of our DNA as a company, we're also focusing on all of our stakeholders, our business partners, our staff members, but as well as our investors. We believe that the most healthy way to build a company that's going to have the scale of change that we want to do, by definition, has to be for profit. Because when you're running a company, you're either making a profit or you're making a loss. If you're making a loss, you're just going to disappear eventually. You're going to become insignificant. You're not in control of your own destiny. So by definition, we are a for-profit, because that's how you actually make a powerful, productive, high-impact company. Though you want to make sure for ourselves that we're doing this in a way with our partners on board. And if you look at our dynamics and how we're trying to share the shares of InfiniteUp, and we're sharing our corporate responsibility on our board with stakeholders from different groups, I think it shows that we are trying to have a positive impact in a for-profit company. So where does the money actually come from? Well, one of the things to kind of remember is that we are a technology company. And what's really magical about a technology company is that once you kind of figure out how the product works, it's just lines of code, right? It's lines. So like say for WhatsApp doesn't really care if it only has one user or if it has a billion users. It's very similar technology infrastructure. And right now, as a company, we're trying to focus on making that technology so that it works, that users love to use us. And then, yes, we're going to extract a profit. But how are we going to extract profit? Well, there's kind of like two types of business models you typically see in the world. It's extractive business models and like commission style business models. So extractive business models are like by far the most common kind of case of what you see, like the United States of America, for example, where what it is companies know that people are by and large middle class. They have discretionary income, and they want to take that discretionary income from the Americans, the Europeans, Canadians, Japanese, and they want to take that discretionary income and get them to buy their products with it. Now in Africa, this is a real challenge, because people by and large don't have discretionary income. It's far more stark individual and consumer economic dynamics. So instead, we're looking at a different model. So I think anybody who's working or involved with InfiniteUp knows that we're working towards a marketplace dynamic, where any shop across Africa can put their inventory online and sell to anyone else across Africa. So what we're doing is we're focusing on making this marketplace, focusing on making these sales, and then our business model is taking a commission, a small commission. We're still trying to figure out the right amount. This is going to be about what users think is fair, but we're taking a commission on every single order. And then we're not charging customers anything just to use the app, but if they want to make sales happen, then they're going to be sharing in the profit with us. And that's a voluntary basis. If users don't want to be making the sale, then they don't need to, and they can continue paying nothing for our additional services. But if they want to make sales, then we're going to share in that together, but in a way that's perceived as fair. Because if it's not perceived as fair, then users won't use us, and then we're both losing. So as always, we're focusing on win-win, and making sure that we're all going in the same direction together.